It's 112 of 289 coming into this contest from beyond the arc for 38%. Their opponents 146 of 402 for 36%.
As they call that a long two, foot was on the line for Wise. 9-7 now, Gannon trailing, not for long. Turtsey, a nice move up and under with the right hand off the window to tie the game at 9. As now Johnson with the steal at the foul line. He's looking to go 2-on-2. Johnson with the left hand, couldn't get it to go, but there's Clancy to clean things up in transition. 11-9, Gannon leads by 2.
Good job, Gannon, running with each other after the turnover. Johnson tried to flip it and reverse it up. Couldn't finish it, but Clancy right there for an easy cleanup.
Mulba at the near corner, hounded by Johnson. Now a pass back to the top of the key to Wise. Wise in the near wing to Kropka. An extra pass underneath the Wise. His bunny won't fall from 5 feet inside the paint. Rebound grab by Turtsey.
Good job by Turtsey inside. 6 points for Turtsey already here in this one.
Johnson across the timeline, near side. Andriotta about to check in for Gannon. Johnson knifes into the lane, spins around, right hand, window and in.
I don't know where the foul was because he got held after the spin, but a beautiful little spin move.
13-9, Gannon leads by 4 now. At the near wing, it's Landis. Landis with the foul line extended at the far side, hands it off, eventually it goes to Mulba. Mulba had the ball deflected by Johnson, and a reach-in foul is called on Johnson. And he is fired.
Johnson to know that the basketball was tipped, and then also did a really good job of knowing that Mulba was the last one to touch it and just kind of let it go and bounce out of bounds.
Johnson across the timeline. Johnson driving to the near post, and now it might be an offensive foul on Johnson, and he's going to pick that up.
Yeah, that's a trip that didn't get called with Johnson on the drive, and then they get the player control that with a very nonchalant offensive foul called as well.
As Mulba gets it across the timeline quickly, up the floor to Wise, back to Mulba, now to the far wing, it's Kropka. Kropka to the top of the key to Mulba on his left. Now back to Mulba, top of the key. Gannon in that 2-3 zone.
And this also helps when you have players with fouls.
Quick pass out to the far corner. A long 3 from Magestro won't go. Olawoye now driving on Mulba. Couldn't get the shot to fall. As it goes out of bounds, deflected out defensively by UPJ with 25 to shoot.
Olawoye tried to go one-on-one.
Johnson looking to inbound, far offensive baseline, finds Turtsey at the far wing. Turtsey to Johnson. Johnson top of the half circles, passes to his left to Clancy off a screen for 3, and he nets it. 28-27, what a nice curl by Clancy to the wing for the open shot.
Come off the screen in the curl like he said, and just got his feet set, squared his shoulders.
28-27, Gannon retakes a 1-point lead. Near wing with it now, it's Landis. Cross court to the near corner, taken by Mulba. Mulba to the top of the key to Wise. Wise trying to pass through 2 defenders, deflected by Olawoye. 9 to shoot now. Mulba driving in the lane at the foul line, just inside of it. Underhand scoop to Wise. His 3 from NBA range, outside of the wing, won't go from 23 feet. Rebound grab by Johnson. Johnson finds Olawoye on his left. Olawoye a long pass to Dodds at the far post. Dodds spinning around, left-handed hook off the window and in. Fake going over his left shoulder, turned around his right, and used the left hand off the window.
Good job with that. He got the defender, like he said, to bite left and was able to get right back underneath him to the right.
3-point Gannon lead. Wise hands it off to Kropka for a 16-footer. That shot won't fall. Rebound goes right back to Kropka. His putback is no good. Rebound deflected by Landis. Out of bounds, baseline to Gannon.
Good job, Gannon. Dobbs, Olawoye, and Turtsey in the inside battling away. As Gannon, couple players talking with the officials a little bit because of some of that scrumming going on there on the inside.
Across the center circle, it's Matt Johnson. Johnson to his right to Olawoye, back to Johnson in front of the Gannon bench. At the coach's hash mark, he dribbles around to the top of the key. 15 to shoot. Clancy now at the near wing. Clancy looking for an outlet, finds Turtsey at the elbow. Turtsey with 9 to shoot. Turtsey rises and fires from 15 feet. That shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound grab by Mulba. Mulba driving on Johnson. Nice bounce pass baseline in the restricted arc, but stuck there again was Landis. Back out to Mulba, now 17 to shoot. Quickly inside to Landis. Landis inside the restricted arc. Count it, and 1 coming up for UPJ.
I believe they're going to get Turtsey They will, and that's his third. So 2 of the players picked up the third fouls within 3 minutes of the start of the second half.
Not so much for my tentative.
Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is sometimes when you don't play tentative, when you get this type of style, the way both teams they're running up and down the floor, if you don't play tentative, you're going to pick up those fouls.
Landis misses the foul shot. It's 30-29. Gannon leading by 1. 3+ minutes gone by in the second half. Johnson killing some clock with 15 to shoot now. Dribbles to the Gary Miller logo on the far side of the floor. Johnson now at the elbow. Pulls up for a leaner from 14 feet. It won't fall. Rebound loose on the floor. Grabbed eventually by UPJ. Now a lead pass is stolen away by Olawoye. Intended for Landis.
Good job by Victor.
Olawoye to Clancy. Sets his feet for 3, and he doesn't miss from there.
No, when he gets his feet set like that, he has time. He will not miss on this floor.
33-29. Gannon leads by 4.
Clancy now 13, game high.
Mulba to the near corner to Wise. Wise trying a hard pass baseline. It's out of bounds to Gannon. No one was there at the far corner. Turnover on UPJ. It should be number 11 on the day, and indeed it is, compared to only 6 for Gannon.
They've been able to keep the basketball, keep under control.
As now across the timeline, it's Matt Johnson. Finding Turksey. Foul line extended far side, who dribbles back to the top of the key. Turksey guarded strong by Landis. Hands it off to Johnson. Now Clancy at the near wing. Thought about it. Has a bounce pass go to Turksey. It's originally deflected from behind. Turksey now driving to the hoop. And Turksey's going to be called with 4 personals.
Yeah, that's going to be an interesting hit on the inside as Cicero comes in off the bench to replace him.
As now at the top of the key, it's Mulba. Mulba goes to his right, to the far wing, to Magestro. Magestro hands it off behind his back to Wise, quickly underneath the Krompka. Krompka at the far post. Krompka trying to go against Dodds. Dodds doing a good job staying right in there to alter the shot. As now down and hurt at the other end, and he's not getting back up, is Wise. See if they're going to stop play or not.
No, they're not.
Johnson at the top of the key. As finally Wise quickly underneath now to Dodds. Dodds trying to kiss off the window. Count it and 1.
As you did, you don't have to. Back and forth we yet ago again. Back to a 1-point ball game as the Mountain Cats on a 5-0 run.
Top of the key, it's Cicero. Cicero to Dodds, top of the key. Dodds with 15 to shoot, finding Johnson, far corner. 3 is in. Matt Johnson
gets double figures, now 10 for him.
Gannon leads by 4. Krompka to the far wing, taken by Magestro. Magestro at the elbow finds Mulba. Mulba wants some help at the top of the key in a screen set. Mulba falls to the floor. Loose ball on the floor. Dribbled far sideline. Saved originally by Magestro. Then loose at the near side. Finally saved by Magestro again. 5 to shoot. Bat spinning around from 15 feet. What a circus shot by Bat with 3 to shoot.
What a circus possession by Pitt Johnstown. But again, they saved 2 potential turnovers and it turned into points.
Johnson now at the near wing. Johnson to the top of the key and Cicero. 40-38. Gannon leads by 2. 12.5 minutes remaining. Olawoye dribbles back toward midcourt. 8 seconds to shoot. Olawoye getting some coaching from his head coach in Jefferson. Bounce puts pass to Cicero. His shot from 8 feet out won't fall. It's short. Rebound in the restricted arc, grabbed by UPJ. Mulba inside the near wing. Hands it off to Bat. Bat now double teamed in the corner. A swing pass stolen away by Johnson. Johnson going all the way to the hoop, looking to lay it up and in. He did. He gets it to fall in and 1, and he screams in the face of Mulba getting back up.
And that's that aggressiveness that we talked about. Johnson, he knew that the contact was coming. He knew that it was going to be there. He just went and said, I don't care. I'm going to score it, and that's exactly what he did.
It's going to be Mulba's first, and at the line will be Johnson for a 3-point play.
But again, you talked about it, before we came back, kind of that personality, and that's what it was. You saw that personality come out a little bit there from Johnson. He will absorb. He's been through the battle. He does not get fazed by anything.
Free throw for Johnson is up and in. It's now 13 points for Johnson. Johnson will take a bit of a breather.
And I know Johnson's probably not too happy about it, but I think this is a smart move because after that, all that, the emotion and everything, you get him out so he does not pick up a fourth emotional type of foul with Mulba driving or anything like that.
As Mulba bringing it up the floor as he was chatting with Johnson on the bench near side.
That's why I think this is smart by coaching staff to go ahead and get him out and see what happens.
Landis trying a lead pass to Kromka at the near post, goes out.
We're here in the second half after going only 3 of 10 in the first half.
Webb across the timeline finds Cicero at the near wing. Cicero at the top of the key with 19 to shoot, goes back to Webb. Webb dribbles around to the top of the key. Webb at the foul line, back to Clancy. Clancy dribbling to the top of the key, spinning around the elbow, back to Webb, 8 to shoot. Webb going to have to create here, I think, as Valeris just checked in. Webb a step back, and he... Tell you, he can create with the best of them.
And that's the good and bad with Frank Webb, because sometimes he creates and he speeds himself up too much, and other times he creates and does something like that right there.
Great steal. He's going the other way. Look to lay it in, and that's going to be a goaltending call. As that went down, count the bucket. One of those rare goaltendings that you don't...
Has to do is just, can he catch it and just push it right back up.
47-40. Gannon's lead cut to 7. 9 minutes to go in the contest. Johnson and Mulba have been fighting all afternoon. Valeris trying to set a screen at the top of the key. Johnson inside the elbow, pulls up from 2. Wow, spinning around from 12 feet. Getting off his defender on the spin as well.
And that's just him having all kinds of confidence right now.
As now a leaner from Wismierski will not fall. Rebound grab by Gannon. Johnson across the timeline. Gannon's lead by 9 once again. As now pulling up is Johnson, hand in his face!
I mean, that thing getting close to that, but he has to be careful with the 4 fouls. You got Clancy with 13 as well. Gannon in the midst of 11-2 run over the last 5 minutes.
Johnson with the rock, being guarded now by Maxfield. As Mulba getting a bit of a respite on the bench for Coach Rukavina. Near sideline, it's Olawoye with 8 to shoot. Down to 6 to shoot. Johnson to the elbow, pulling up from 13 feet off the iron, no good. Rebound deflected underneath.
Johnson got his own board.
Did he get it?
Yes, he did.
Him or Turtsy?
It was Johnson who came flying in there and got his own board. I knew you were looking around and blocked there.
And that's going to be on number 33, and Wismierski. His third, team's 5th. At the foul line, it's Johnson. He'll be shooting 2.
An 86% free throw shooter.
Right-handed shot is around and out. Interesting exchange there between Frank Webb and one of the coaching staff. When you say get to the glass, what do you mean, offensively or defensively?
Well, because a lot of times...
Both.
You both. A lot of times you tell your guards, they don't want your guards crashing in the offensive side.
Yeah.